Hello students, I hope you're all doing well. I'm getting some questions via email, so I wanted to address them collectively to you. On the home page, you will find my recent announcements, and this contains lecture information, like instructional information, also reiterates questions that are coming at me, and also updates you on due dates. As I mentioned in my welcome video, my chief concern is communication. So I don't want anyone stressing out about deadlines. I know everyone has very complicated lives, but I do want us to have an open line of communication so we can discuss your progress in the course. So I will post this video right here when I'm done with it. And then the bottom of this homepage shows the wiki page that I have linked to the homepage at any given time. This is usually the page that is most important to your learning progress at any moment. And these pages are here. But right now I have the Unit 1 lab up, okay? This requires your brain and no materials. This is a thinking exercise about thinking about the first learning outcome, what is environmental activism, and then we'll move into the experimental design lab, where here I'm refreshing your memory about the scientific method and study design. How is science done on the ground? And then how do we communicate those results? We will also look at plants just as an example of how we collect information and answer questions. And as we look at ecology in this course, we'll really see that form and function are related in biological organisms. And if we can understand that and put our science hats on, when we look at issues of contemporary concern like pollution and contamination, water scarcity, etc., we do have that scientific perspective. You do not need to grow any plants. I don't know how that's imparted by this document, but definitely read through the document before you get started. Then notice at the bottom that I aggregated all the questions. Obviously, if you just went to the bottom and copied these questions into a Word document, you wouldn't have the instructional component. So I expect that you will use this part that we looked at before with the pictures and the links, and then at the end I would get something back that looks like this with just the questions and your name at the top. And then of course you can write to me at the end anything you have to say about the assignment, your experience, how crappy your week was, whatever is in your mind. That's where you can talk to me directly. Okay? I'm working on the Unit 2 labs. I teach a lot of ecology classes, and I am giving you the best aggregation of lab experience of a lifetime of my 10 years of teaching, and I'm trying to get it up there in the most purposeful way possible, while also planning a couple of field trips. There's another environmental science professor, just foreshadowing, who is leading a mining pollution 3-day field trip that is in the mountains of Colorado, and I'll be attending that, but also we have to plan a trip for ourselves as well. And so realize that we're starting slow with the labs, but then we have a lot of potential to be creative and to get together and pursue the kinds of science that interest you most. So more on that, but at now, just stay calm. We are starting slowly on purpose. This is how learning works. We have to build our community, understand how things operate in the class, and understand my personality. I am a person who cares about your learning and you directing the process, because we live all over the state of Colorado and beyond, and we have vastly different interests. If I am heavy-handed with the lecture material, then you get to learn what interests me, but that does not necessarily apply to all of you. So think about this as there's not a lot of direction coming your way, because I'm waiting for you and for us to build that direction based on our collective personalities. Okay, have a great week.